Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. So Taurus, welcome. I'm doing your monthly psychic tarot reading for the month of June 2024, tuning into the energies of the month, seeing what divine guidance comes through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Takes you right to my book online page. All right, Taurus. The overall energy of the month of June is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This feels like a harvest is coming in, something that you have put a lot of time and energy into. I just heard my baby, so it feels like you've been focusing on something. This does feel like around work or some type of project, and it feels like it's in the month of June. It's coming. It does feel like there's a potential for harvest. Feels like there's nothing left to do. This is interesting. In the month of June, Taurus, it feels like you've lost the taste for something. You've lost some type of passion. Something. It feels like. So it feels like losing interest in something where there was passion, there was maybe even love, but it feels like it didn't go the distance, or you thought it was going to be something else, and there feels like a surprise that this is ending at this time. Feels like someone is pulling their energy back from a relationship. It feels like someone is pulling their energy, realizing that there's no growth here. There's someone who's in their emotions. It feels like this is someone's overwhelmed by emotions. They get nasty. It feels like they don't know how to process their emotions, and so maybe they project them, or they make others responsible for their own emotions. It feels like this type of behavior is creating a lot of abandonment. It feels like people are leaving this energy behind because I don't know how to work with this energy. It's impossible to work with this person. It feels like someone who's emotionally inept. This feels very heartbreaking and a difficult decision. Walking away from... I get the feeling like at the beginning of the reading, I'm like, there's a harvest coming. There's a payoff. I feel like there's a payoff, but I wasn't getting the payoff. That's why it feels like you've expended a lot of time and energy into something, and you're like, this is going to pay off. My energy is into this project, into this. I will reap a harvest from this, and instead it's not. It feels like it fizzles out, and this isn't what I wanted. And feels like if you stay much longer in this, there's two cards here, messages of it's over. I need to leave this energy, this situation, because this person feels cruel. It feels like they have not dealt with their own abandonment issues. feels like this person is so wounded, and they don't realize how painful it is to be around them. And it feels like the energy of Eight of Cups, of moving on, moving away, even though the cups are banged up and damaged. But there's no room for soul fulfillment if you stay. And as difficult as this is, it feels like someone coming to terms with there's nothing here type of energy. All right, Taurus, hidden blessings, the Fool in reverse. Again, I get this, I don't want to leave. I don't want to, it feels like there's a comfort level, even though this is very uncomfortable. It's what I know, and I'm afraid to take a leap of faith and go somewhere else because it could be worse. I don't think it could be, but it feels like again, afraid of leaving this relationship. Oh, okay. The hidden blessing is how reckless this person is in this relationship. It feels like this person is being very foolish. Feels like they feel justified in how they treat you. And their poor treatment of you is a hidden blessing. It's allowing you to see this person clearly. It's allowing you to, the discomfort, it feels like it's hard to escape this, to ignore it, and that's the blessing. It feels like you're not supposed to tolerate this. You're not supposed to double down and ignore this and figure out how to make your way through. It feels like the blessing is this person's deplorable behavior is showing you that they're not the one for you. Yes, they are. They don't have the answers. They don't have your answers. They don't even have their own. They're very unhappy. And it feels like you might be avoiding facing the discomfort of leaving this connection. But all the messages are that this is not for you. It feels like only you will know that, though, Taurus. Only you will know. I've had clients come in and they ask, this is a really uncomfortable relationship. I don't like it. I'm very unhappy. When will I know that I'm done, that I've had enough? And that is an internal job. You will know. There will come a point when you're like, oh, I think I'm done with this. I think I'm ready to face whatever discomfort, whatever difficulty, because there's a realization that nothing that you can do is going to repair this. So when you are ready for that, only you will know. So what you're leaving behind is a lot of juggling, a lot of discomfort, a lot of, unhappy choices. It feels like you're leaving behind a relationship that doesn't work, where you have to do a lot to try to keep this afloat, to try to make this work, and it doesn't feel like it's working. It feels like you've been unhappy for a long time, and it feels like this person is has placed themselves in this relationship like they're the dictator. They're very stubborn. They perceive themselves as right and upright and correct and abundant. And it feels like they've projected onto you whatever they don't like about themselves. This person feels superior because they feels like they make others feel intense emotions, but they don't have to feel emotions. I'm not a big fan of this person in this present energy. Can this person be wonderful at times? Yes. But it feels like this person is showing up in a very clear way in present time, showing you exactly who they are. And it feels like there's a lot of sadness and a lot of grief coming up around this. Wow. All right. How to get the most of your month, Taurus? Protect your energy. 9 of Wands. Wounded warrior. Guard your energy. You are worthy of guarding. You are worthy of protection. It looks like leaving behind the delusions. It feels like this person is very deluded. They're very much in their ego, and they need everyone to tell them how wonderful they are. They can't handle criticism at all. So when you go to this person and say, I have needs, I have hurts, they take it personally. They've never figured out how to hold space for themselves or others. So it feels like this person has just deemed emotions as bad. Emotions must be bad and weak because I don't know how to work with them. So to get the most of the month of June, it looks like just guarding against these delusional energies. It looks like this person's going to come in and try to mess things up. I think you know that about this person, which is also why it's hard to leave, because this person is very punishing. And the moment you pull away and make it clear that you're not interested, they can't take that. Their ego can't take it. It feels like they can't just be like, this it didn't work, we'll go our own way, I wish you success. No. This is someone emotionally immature, and they can't tolerate your happiness unless it flows from them. They need to be a hero. This person, wow, as you guard and block them out of your experience, you are also blocking, you're no longer having to process their energy. As you start pulling your energy back and separating from this person's energy, they're going to realize that the unlimited potential that they had tapped into, the power that they felt, was your energy. They were draining your energy, and they have no power without you. It feels like they made you feel like you were powerless, but they were really taking your energy. Yeah, there's a quick realization here that they don't have anything. They haven't faced their fears and learned how to work with their own energy. As you let go of this energy, protect yourself against it, you start filling your own cup, learning how to love yourself. And it feels like it's going to... Oh, I think you're realizing that you were actually the one creating the energy for this person and relationship. You were doing all the heavy lifting. It looks like you're centering yourself instead of this person. And this person just wants to come in and just get a little bit of your energy. Just even so, it feels like the less, no contact, no think, just separating and focusing on you, because this person knows they can come in and just get a little bit. This person knows just how to ink out just a little bit of energy from you. There's somehow a realization in the month of June, as you pull your energy away. This person can't overcome obstacles. This person can't move forward. This person's very out of balance. They thought that they were top dog, that they had all this amazing energy. It was your energy they were using. And once you pull your energy away and are very strict with it, there's a realization on some level that, holy crap, I need that energy. I need some of that. But they don't know how to do it for themselves. So it feels like you would be enabling them if you give them a little bit to try to help them from hitting rock bottom. This person actually needs to hit rock bottom so they do the work, so they stop outsourcing their energy from others, that they learn how to go within. So if you get in the way and try to be their medicine, try to fix them, try to help them, it looks like you will get in the way of their karma. So heads up. So it doesn't feel like you pulling your energy is a punishment. You're just taking care of yourself, and you're allowing the opportunity for this person to hit a rock bottom so they can change. Wow. What's supporting you? The Three of Pentacles. It looks like there's something that you do that you're very good at. People are inspired by what you do. Interesting. This is very interesting. It's coming in what's supporting you in the month of June is your work. But it feels like there's someone, like someone at work, maybe a supervisor, a manager, someone who might be over you, hierarchy. Feels like this person sees your value, sees your worth, but they're creating a nightmare scenario for you. It feels like they're trying to get you to quit. It feels like they're making life so difficult at work, so you'll go somewhere else. This person, it feels like this is a horrible boss. This is someone who won't answer your emails or text messages, group chats. It feels like this person leaves you hanging. This person, they're enjoying this energy, enjoys punishing people. It feels like this person feels entitled to, they don't come out and honestly say anything. They just passive aggressively make life impossible. Talk poorly. They don't want you to move on. They want you to go somewhere else. Feels like they're withholding communication. They're making it impossible. So that this is in your good stuff. It feels like the lesson here is to go. You've got these amazing talents. And so start afresh. Go somewhere where there isn't this toxicity. There's plenty of people who would be loyal to you, who would celebrate this because you're really good at what you do. And it feels like if this is happening, if you're like, oh my gosh, that's me. This horrible boss, this horrible manager, supervisor, they're just making my life miserable. I'm getting that there's a better job. And as we noted at the very beginning of your reading, it's been difficult for you to leave relationships, to leave something if it's uncomfortable, because you can tolerate a lot. So it looks like you're showing yourself that, hey, I'm not happy here. This does not work for me. I'm going to look and go somewhere else. Instead of tolerating, instead of hunkering down and becoming more and more miserable. And it looks like as you make these shifts, then big shifts change. It feels like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad this guy, this person was such a beehole because I wouldn't have looked, I wouldn't have signaled that and started looking for another job. I wouldn't have told my friend that I was looking. And then it feels like this is happening for you because there's something that's a much better fit, something that you're more passionate about, something that's so you, right up your alley, and people who are supportive. And once you start going towards what you prefer instead of tolerating, then your energy really starts changing and blessings come in. It feels like it's been a challenge. This kind of popped out, Six of Pentacles sideways. It's been a challenge to receive your financial blessings. And so it looks like you're teaching yourself in the month of June to not tolerate really deplorable behavior, that you're worth more. And it's just check it out. See where else you could go. All right, what to be mindful of in the month of June, Taurus, is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, a lack of loyalty. Boy, a lot came out around that. Yeah, it looks like you're waking up. You're realizing that you don't have to tolerate poor behavior, that you're a lot more powerful than you believed. It looks like you're learning new ways of being. You're making decisions for yourself, which way to go. And it looks like you are not entertaining people who are cruel, who have historically shown you, Knight of Cups in reverse and Six of Cups in reverse, that they don't care for you by their actions, by how you feel. It doesn't matter if, well, they did that for me, and it feels like you're evaluating and you're realizing that you've kept a lot of people around who have felt very comfortable with chronic mistreatment. And it looks like you're just not dealing with that. It feels like you are no longer being foolish. You're no longer being reckless with your own life. And it feels like you care. You care about you in a very different way. Wow. All right, Taurus, that's your reading for June. I hope that was helpful. Take care.